Narcissists want you to believe they are unstoppable, immune to pain, fear, or failure. But what if I told you that behind their arrogant smirk and cold-hearted manipulation, there lies a weakness so profound, so devastating, that they will do anything to hide it? This secret weakness isn't just a flaw, it's their greatest fear. And once you recognize it, you'll see the narcissist for what they truly are: fragile, terrified, and powerless in ways they'd never admit. What is this hidden Achilles heel that no one talks about? Stay with me, because once you uncover this, everything will change. Number 1. Their fear of being exposed. Narcissists live in constant fear of being exposed because their entire identity is a carefully crafted illusion. They project confidence, superiority, and perfection, but beneath the mask lies crippling insecurity, shame, and self-doubt. The thought of someone seeing through their facade terrifies them because it threatens to shatter the false reality they've worked so hard to maintain. This is why they react with extreme rage, denial, or even smear campaigns when confronted with their own flaws. Imagine a narcissist in the workplace who manipulates colleagues and takes credit for others' work. If someone dares to expose their lies, they won't just apologize. They will launch a full-blown attack, spreading rumors, playing the victim, or gaslighting others into questioning the truth. Their biggest nightmare isn't losing a job or a relationship. It's losing the illusion of being untouchable. But here's the power you hold. The more you see them for what they truly are, the less control they have over you. When you stop fearing their false image, you strip them of their greatest weapon: deception. Number 2, their desperate need for control. Narcissists are obsessed with control because, deep down, they feel powerless and insignificant. They manipulate, intimidate, and emotionally trap others, not out of strength, but out of a desperate fear of losing their grip on the people who validate their fragile ego. Control is their lifeline. Without it, they spiral into paranoia and emotional chaos. This is why they micromanage relationships, dictate how you should think and feel, and punish you for asserting independence. Imagine a narcissistic partner who initially showers you with love, only to later control your every move, deciding what you wear, who you talk to, even how you express emotions. The moment you set a boundary or challenge them, they explode with rage, guilt-trip you, or withdraw affection to force you back under their control. But here's the truth. Narcissists don't control people because they are powerful. They do it because they are terrified of being abandoned, ignored, or exposed. The moment you recognize this, you take back your power. When you stop reacting to their manipulation and live on your own terms, you strip them of the control they so desperately need to survive. Number 3, the one thing they can't stand: being ignored. Narcissists crave attention like oxygen. It doesn't matter if it's admiration or conflict, as long as they are the center of your world. But the one thing they cannot stand, the thing that eats them alive, is being ignored. Indifference is their worst nightmare because it makes them feel powerless, irrelevant, and empty. When you stop reacting, when you refuse to engage in their mind games, they begin to unravel. Imagine a narcissistic ex who thrives on pushing your buttons, sending cryptic messages, flaunting a new relationship, or provoking you just to get a reaction. But when you remain silent, when you act as if they don't exist, their entire illusion crumbles. They may lash out, try to hoover you back, or suddenly act like the victim. But deep down, they are suffocating without your attention. And this is where your power lies. By choosing silence, you force them to face the very emptiness they've been running from their entire lives. Number 4, their inevitable loneliness. No matter how charming, powerful, or manipulative a narcissist appears, their fate is always the same: loneliness. They believe they can discard people without consequences, but over time, their toxic patterns push everyone away. Friends grow tired of the lies, partners walk away from the abuse, and even their own family distances themselves. Yet, the narcissist refuses to take responsibility. Instead, they blame others, convinced that they are the victim. Imagine a narcissistic parent who controls and belittles their children for years, believing they will always stay loyal. But as those children grow up and realize the truth, they leave, cutting off contact to protect themselves. The narcissist, now older and alone, desperately tries to regain control, reaching out, guilt-tripping, or playing the victim. But it's too late. Their worst fear has come true. They are left with nothing but their own emptiness. This is the price they pay for a lifetime of manipulation and cruelty. And the most painful part? Deep down, they know they did it to themselves. Closing, empowering message. So here's the truth. The narcissist's greatest weakness isn't something external. It's inside them. They live in constant fear of exposure, losing control, being ignored, and ending up alone. And the best part? You don't have to fight them. The moment you stop feeding into their illusion, they start to self-destruct. The power has always been in your hands. Now that you know their weakness, you're no longer their victim. You're free.